leader in Super Class, In Excess. And there you see Gifford Racing there, the leader in Open Class out front. But In Excess is a 47-foot fountain powered by three 1,000 horsepower Mercury inboards with Mercruiser drives. The driver, Ted Savarese from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Throttle man, Tress Martin from Fort Lauderdale. And also the navigator, Rick Savarese from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. In Excess took first place in San Diego with an average speed of 98.08 miles per hour. A first in Long Beach with an average speed of 87.40 miles per hour. And is right now the national champion in its class for the APBA. It also took first place in Atlantic City, a first in Sarasota, first in Marathon, a second in Texas. As you can see, it's won just about every race that it's entered for this 1993 season. You're watching In Excess, the leader in Superclass. Just listen to Throttleman Tress Martin and those three 1,000 horsepower Mercury inboards. We guarantee that the In Excess race team is always right on course. The water's a little bit bumpy today, there as you can see. In Excess, the leader in Superclass. 75 Ocean Outboard with the Virginia Beach skyline in the background. Some of the other competition in Open Class with Ocean Outboard are Arasaki, Team Jaguar, and Gifford Racing. Now, Ocean Outboard is a 40-foot skater powered by two 800-horsepower Mercury inboards with Mercruiser drives. The owner, Mr. Ernie Deladon from Wilmington, Delaware. Driver, Russ Wilkin from Bluffton, Indiana. At the throttle, Anthony Caligari from Merrick, New York. Ocean Outboard took first in Montauk, a first in Point Pleasant, and a first in Detroit. It has won every race it's entered this year. Ocean Outboard currently right now in third place in the national point standings and first in the Northeast. Ocean Outboard Racing Team would like to thank Mr. Andrew Engel, the crew chief. Also, Tony Caligari, who the throttle man of Ocean Outboard, is the owner of Ocean Outboard in Merrick, New York. Ocean Outboard is a Mercury dealer and also a dealer for Mercury High Performance products. Ocean Outboard. Now as we go around the turn, there's In Excess. In Excess, of course, is the leader in Superclass. There's Ocean Outboard. Once again, In Excess, the leader in Superclass. Just listen to those three 1,000 horsepower Mercury inboards. Look at that jump. Beautiful. Throttleman Tress Martin and the rest of the In Excess racing team doing an excellent job. You're looking at In Excess, your 1993 National APBA champion. From In Excess to Ocean Outboard. Ocean Outboard, a 40-foot skater. There's In Excess, and back to Ocean Outboard. Once again, Ocean Outboard is a 40-foot skater running in Open Class. Russ Wilkin, driver, and throttleman Tony Caligari from Merritt, New York, doing a fine job with Ocean Outboard here at this 1993 Virginia Beach Offshore Grand Prix. They've only entered 3 races this year, but they've won every one. Third in the national point standings, first in the Northeast. By the way, Tony Caligari's Ocean Outboard in Merrick, New York, also is a dealer for a skater, superboat, formula, and fountain boats. Ocean Outboard owner Ernie Deladon should be proud of his crew. Russ Wilkin and Tony Caligari doing a fine job with Ocean Outboard here at this race. Let's listen to those two 800 horsepower Mercury inboards. With a beautiful jump is Armed and Dangerous, the leader in C-Class. Armed and Dangerous, a 32-foot Mirage powered by two 650-horsepower Zool racing engines with Mercruiser drives. The driver is Mr. Tom Corsi from Plainview, New York. At the throttle is John Domino from Babylon, New York. Eric Hoffman from Eastport, New York is the navigator. The Armed and Dangerous racing team would like to thank a number of people, including the Zool Racing Engines from West Babylon, Matt from Amsoil, Barbara and Jack from Panorama Signs, and Custom Auto Marine from Babylon, New York, and S&S Propeller. Also, a special thanks to the Virginia Beach Police Department and Police Chief Charlie Wall. Armed and Dangerous, currently #1 in C-Class. Mr. Al Hoffman, the owner of Armed and Dangerous, is very proud of the way his crew has been doing this year. They took a first place in Barnegat Bay and a second place in Quake on the Lake. And right now, Armed and Dangerous is #1 in C-Class. Just listen to those two 650-horsepower Zool racing engines. Crew members Tom Corsi, Eric Hoffman, and John Domino. Armed and Dangerous running right with the P-boats. Now we come up to some P-boat competition. On the inside, we have Patriot. On the outside, Steel Lightning. Patriot is a 35-foot motion powered by three 2.5 EFIs. The driver is Lisa Greger from Orlando, Florida. Throttle Bob Hamlin from Huntersville, North Carolina. Patriot took fourth place at the East-West Powerboat Shootout in Corpus Christi, Texas earlier this year. A third at Fort Apache, a third at Atlantic City, a first at Erie, Pennsylvania, a fourth in Sarasota, and a fourth in New Orleans. Right now it is second in the point standings for the APBA for this season, fourth nationally and fifth in the Northeast point standings, and second in the Central point standings. You're looking at Patriot P7. The Patriot crew chief is Mike Belgium, sometimes known as Beljar. Those three 2.5 EFIs are built by Diamond Marine out of Farmingdale, New York. The Patriot Racing Team sponsor, Environmental Source Samplers. There is Steel Lightning on the outside and Patriot on the inside. The Patriot Racing Team would like to thank the Best Western Ocean Front for accommodations in Virginia Beach. You're looking at the Patriot Race Team on the inside, Steel Lightning on the outside. Some pretty good P competition here. Some of the other boats in P class competing today include Godspeed, Insanity, Ocean Outboard, High Risk, and Jaws. Right now it's a duel here between Patriot and Steel Lightning. This is the 1993 Virginia Beach Offshore Grand Prix. There's Steel Lightning on the outside. You see how little space there is really between these two boats. Some very good competition going on here between Steel Lightning and Patriot. There's Armed and Dangerous there on the outside. Of course, there's the Virginia Beach skyline in the background. There you see how close these two boats are. Steel Lightning, Armed and Dangerous, and there you've got Patriot there on the left. There's Steel Lightning. And there's Patriot going by, trying to catch up to Steel Lightning. It's Steel Lightning and Patriot fighting for the lead here in P class. Steel Lightning on the outside and Patriot on the inside. Patriot now is the current leader in P class, with Steel Lightning in second place. There's Armed and Dangerous in first place in C class and doing a wonderful job running here with the P boats. There's Steel Lightning and Armed and Dangerous. And of course the Virginia Beach skyline in the background. Many people having that beautiful vantage point of the beach watching this race. Armed and Dangerous currently #1 in C class. There's Steel Lightning in second place in P class. Steel Lightning is a 32-foot skater powered by three 2.5 EFIs. The driver, Alan Steele from Jacksonville, Florida. At the throttle, Alan Wagner from Orlando, Florida. Steel Lightning took 5th place at the East-West Powerboat Shootout, a 2nd in Atlantic City, and currently is in 4th place in the national point standings for the APBA. It also took 4th in Sarasota, a 3rd in Marathon, and a 2nd in Detroit, and a 2nd in New Orleans. Steel Lightning, currently number 2 in P class. Steel Lightning was the 1992 Pro Outboard World Champion. Some of the other competition in P class include, of course, Patriot, Godspeed, Insanity, Ocean Outboard, High Risk, and Jaws. There are those three 2.5 EFIs. Steel Lightning. The Steel Lightning Racing Team would like to thank Interstate Battery and Mercury Marine, also 2 crew members, Phil and Bill, and also the Clarion Hotel right here on the ocean for their accommodations. The Clarion, by the way, of course, is the race headquarters for this 1993 Virginia Beach Offshore Grand Prix in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Just a great facility, great place to have a meeting or a conference or whatever. It has it all. The Clarion Hotel. Right now you're watching Steel Lightning, currently in 2nd place in P class. Currently in 3rd place in P class behind Steel Lightning and Patriot is Insanity, P24. Insanity is a 30-foot Shadow Cat powered by three 250 horsepower Mercury outboards. The crew is a family affair. The news. We've got driver Jason New from Staten Island, New York. Throttleman Chuck New, also from Staten Island, and of course navigator Tony New from Staten Island. Insanity won 4th place in Montauk earlier this year, took a 2nd in Newburyport, a 1st in Point Pleasant, a 1st at Kent Narrows, and a 4th at Barnegat Bay. The Insanity Racing Team would like to thank Cody Marine, Richie from Cody Marine, and Ralph from Pro Rock Marine in New Jersey. Ralph maintains Insanity. Insanity right now is 3rd in national points and 2nd in Northeast Divisional points. Insanity currently 3rd in B class behind Steel Lightning and Patriot. Nice job there by Throttleman Chuck New. The Insanity race team sounding and looking excellent. We wish the Insanity Racing Team the very best of luck for the remainder of this race and the remainder of the 1993 season. Insanity Race Team. Currently 3rd in factory class is Spoiled Banana. Spoiled Banana is a 24-foot banana boat powered by one 300-horsepower OMC outboard. There's Insanity going by on the outside. Insanity, of course, is in 3rd place in P class. Insanity. As for Spoiled Banana, as we said, it's in 3rd place in factory class. And the driver owner is James Brown from North Falmouth, Massachusetts. Navigator is Ken Crane also from North Falmouth, Massachusetts. Sponsors are Cisco's Pizza and Torco Racing Oil. They're 1st in the Northeast standings, 1st in the National, and 2nd in the Central. There's High Risk on the outside, currently running in 4th place in P class. High Risk on the outside. The 32-foot skater is powered by three 2.5 EFIs. The owner Throttleman is Rick Felson from Great Neck, New York. Driver Mike Nicholson from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. High Risk took a 1st place in Montauk, a 2nd in Erie, Pennsylvania, a 3rd in Point Pleasant, and a 3rd in Detroit. And currently it is number 1 in the national point standings. High Risk currently running in 4th place in P class. Other competitors in P class include Patriot, Steel Lightning, Godspeed, Insanity, Ocean Outboard, and Jaws. Just listen to those three 2.5 EFIs. Rick Felson and Mike Nicholson doing a fine job aboard High Risk P-71. This is the 1993 $75,000 Virginia Beach Offshore Grand Prix. Coming to you from Virginia Beach, Virginia. The fifth and final national race for the U.S. Offshore Racing Association. In sport class, Rapid Transit B44. Rapid Transit is a 30-foot formula powered by two 550-horsepower Chevy engines with Mercruiser drives. The driver, Patrick Downey from Ellsworth, Maine. At the throttle, Stephen Downey, also from Ellsworth. Rapid Transit took second place in Kent Narrows. Rapid Transit in sport class B44. Some of the other competition in sport class include Rock Solid, Fever, Burning Desire, Ken's Oil, Instigator, BP Pegasus, Shockwave, Parts Plus, and IROC. Right now you're looking at Rapid Transit in sport class. Currently in second place in D class is Eastern Express. Eastern Express is a 32-foot skater powered by two 700-horsepower Chevy engines with Mercruiser drives. The owner-driver, Joe Brashami from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. The throttle man is Robert Carrick from Algonac, Michigan. Eastern Express took first place in Lake Peoria, first place in Montauk with an average speed of 85.98 miles per hour, first place in Erie, Pennsylvania, second in Point Pleasant. So really won every race that it entered except Point Pleasant, and currently it is first in the national point standings and is also first in the Great Lakes Trophy Series. Right now, Eastern Express is running second in D class here at this 1993 Virginia Beach Offshore Grand Prix. And there are the hotels along Virginia Beach. Great place to watch a race. I can just imagine all the people up there with binoculars watching this thing. Just listen to those two 700-horsepower Chevy engines. Some of the other competition in D class includes Predator, Molly's Black Gold, BFI Systems, How Sweet It Is Too, which is currently in first place, Pipeline Express, and Bounty Hunter. Eastern Express right now currently in second place. They've really had a picture-perfect year, winning almost every race that they've entered. Eastern Express. There's the Virginia Beach skyline in the background. There's Nasty Habit there on the outside, currently running in first place in factory class, as Eastern Express goes by Nasty Habit in F class.